Welcome back to Tea Time Disc Golf. It's Steve Braud and Devin Frederick here. We are at Jordan Creek Park in Whitehall, Pennsylvania for the finale of the People's Championships. We've got the back nine. Devin, welcome.
Hey, how's it going?
So we've got a tie right now up top between Mike and Devin, and we're going into an easier stretch of the course. What hole are we getting? Were you on here?
We're starting on hole 12 here on the back nine. Like Steve said, me and Mike are tied at 12 down at this point. Dylan is 3 strokes behind us at 9. And then Mitch and Mike are tied at 7.
So this is going to be a battle. These last holes going down this stretch are fun holes. So this one being one of the easier right-handed backhand holes on the course. It's a shorter hole. It's pretty open. You've got a really fair fairway, and then a green that's kind of tucked into the left into the woods. Certainly one of the holes that I want to get every single time I play.
Yeah, this is one I get frustrated with myself when I do not get this one. And Mike's sitting 20 feet.
Yeah, 20 feet. He's still in the fairway. He's not into the gap, but, I mean, that's a really good-looking putt at it.
He doesn't have the trees in his way, which is ideal.
Mitch hoping to stay off of those trees, but that's where you get in trouble, is keeping it tight there and hitting early, and then you leave yourself 45, 50 feet. Whereas if you take your line that you just took, you can get something to go right back into where the basket is. A little bit tricky with those trees where you ended up, but
yeah, here's Dylan with his harp. So it's not too long of a hole. I went shark. Dylan's going harp. So we're all doing putter mid-ranges.
Yep. Dylan hit the trees, circled back, and he's inside the circle, probably 20 feet too. And here's Mike.
It's a good-looking shot.
Mike Carman parks it. Very good shot.
Ooh, Mitch just coming up a little short with his putt.
And to introduce the guys that are playing, we've got Mike Moser, who's just been a staple in our area for a long time. Devin, you've been playing for a long time too. Some newcomers, we've got Mitch Radzai, who's an up-and-coming pro to our area. Excited to see what he can do. Mike Carman's been playing for a long time, and same with Dylan. Dylan's sponsored by Latitude this year, as a matter of fact, and is really exciting to watch play golf.
Cleaning up his birdie there.
Yeah.
After me and Mike did not.
Yeah, you guys got pars on this hole that has to be kind of frustrating, especially since you're tied right now. You know, this is one hole that you guys don't want to push. You guys want to both birdie this hole more than you want to par it. So.
Yeah, so I have missed this hole both rounds, which I was not happy about.
Yeah. Well, the next hole is a beautiful hole. It's a nice downhill shot, really fair fairway, but it's easy to get caught up right or left.
Yeah, 438 feet, probably with the elevation playing more like 370, and angle control's huge here, just keeping your disc in the middle, not fading either way.
Yeah, you can see where that was a really good stop. Because it kept him pin high and in the fairway there, so he's going to be well inside the circle. Mike throwing his T-bird on a really good-looking line.
Flipped up nice for him.
Yeah, just
Came
not long
up a little
enough.
Short.
Yeah, he didn't give it enough. Mike definitely starting to fade into the woods. That makes for a tricky putt in there.
Probably got about 40 feet.
Yeah, you're going T-bird here. And last round we watched you put it pin high and on a really good line.
Fading a little left this round, but
yeah, really close though. I mean, it was close
still,
to where
still
you were.
in the fairway.
And then here's Mitch. Wow, look at this. A good-looking line.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mitch with a really good shot.
So we had some nice shots there. Here comes Mike from out of the woods. He's definitely very capable of making this putt. Kind of would have liked to see what would have happened without the branches.
Looked like he just caught that branch.
Had a good line.
Here's Mike.
From probably just outside the circle, maybe.
Yeah, I watch Mike make these putts all day.
And he does.
Yeah, it's a really, really good putt. He's got a really nice, soft putt into the chains, so it catches a lot. And you with your birdie again, that's 2 birdies on this hole. It's amazing you birdied this hole twice and the last hole none. That's pretty impressive.
I like the challenge, I guess.
I guess so. And Mitch with a great
cleaning up
birdie.
his birdie.
All right, and Dylan.
That was a good hole.
Dylan got the CTP with hitting that branch. That was pretty cool.
Mike, the only one not birdieing that hole. That's pretty good for that hole.
Yeah, that's extremely good. You never see that. More times than not, you're taking par on that hole just because of just as tricky. It's getting the disc to fly right down that fairway. So one of the more beautiful holes on the course, hole 14.
One of the more technical holes as well.
Yeah, I love this hole. See
Dylan going with the roller again.
Yeah.
Worked last time. Why shouldn't it work again?
Well, what he didn't see last time was it hitting the tree before it went out of bounds. And this time it went up and out of bounds. I don't know if it came back in.
I think he rolled back in, from what I remember. But we'll have to see when we get up there.
I think when Dylan watches this video, last round and this round, he probably won't throw the roller again.
I think he will.
And Mike just too high. Didn't hit the exact line that he wanted there, but should have an easy up and down from where he is.
I'll be trying that same left side line with my shark. And failed.
Yeah.
That's going to be a tough recovery from there.
And Mitch with a good shot. That's going to putt well for him. And looked like Mitch threw a Firebird there. Mike with a real good looking shot.
Right down the center out of Mike.
Really good looking shot. Should be an easy birdie for Mike.
It's pretty routine for Mike.
Yeah.
He's known for his putting, I'd say. And here's me getting out of some trouble.
Really good looking shot. That was a great up shot.
Yeah, that was... I remember that being harder than what it just looked right there.
Mike with a good up shot. He gave it enough. I could see he was trying for that one.
Dylan with his swan.
Yeah.
Just never got it up.
Yeah.
Mitch for birdie.
No. Never gave it enough. So everyone should be pretty much tapping in and cleaning up. Mike's going to get a nice birdie here. If he makes the putt, of course.
I think he makes it, but I don't think he gets the result.
Oh, wow. Wow. I didn't see that coming. Well,
none of us did.
Yeah, in any event, everybody's going to end up cleaning up their pars, it looks like, as opposed to...
Mike got left out on the last hole, and we thought he was going to make it up.
Looks like Dylan took a bogey there. So he did stay out of bounds then. The first round, he literally hit a tree that kept him inbounds. So that flick roller is wanting to fight up that hill. Hole 15, real short par 3. Throw your putter up the hill, get your birdie.
Good ace run, too, being uphill.
Ooh, just
As
a little short.
Mike is right on line there. I'm throwing my whale.
Good line, good speed.
Right up the middle.
Right up the gut.
Just definitely trying to get it up a little higher and give it a chance to go in, but I'll stay with the bird.
And it looked like Mitch had some kind of a mid-range there that he was throwing, though. That's getting aggressive,
almost guarantee this is an AVR.
It is.
Probably a grid stamp.
Wow. Very good shot.
Amazing shot there.
And we'll see what Dylan can do here.
Some kind of putter.
And he blasted it past the basket.
I would say he was trying for the ace as well.
Yeah. Now, there is a long pin that is back where he ended up, but...
A little farther than he ended up.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll come backer here.
Circle's edge. Nailed it.
Fantastic putt.
He's happy about that one.
Yeah, Dylan. When Dylan gets putting, he's extremely tough to contend with.
Yeah, having such a good forehand and backhand. When he finds the putter, he's hard to keep up with.
Absolutely. Yeah, he's been known to terrorize. So very good birdie from you and Mike. And Moser is obviously going to be tapping in here. Let's see if Mitch can tap in for his par.
Wearing a Smashbox shirt on tee time, huh?
We'll have to talk to Mitch about that. So moving on to hole 16. Hole 16 is a fun hole. It's a slightly uphill. We've got a interesting gap to get up there. You've got some guardian trees. You can throw a flick. You can throw an Anheuser. You can do a bunch of different things. It's
pretty much just want to beat that middle tree either side, turning towards the basket.
You absolutely want to get this birdie though. This is one of the holes that you step up to and you really want to get it because it is gettable. Even from where Mike is.
282 uphill, it's probably only playing a little over 300 feet.
I mean, you can be aggressive with it too. You don't have to worry about going long all that much. So you can really throw something up the hill.
Last round I threw the Mako. This round I went more aggressive with the Roadrunner.
It was tracking pretty good towards the basket there. It just hit those trees. And here's Mike probably throwing a Roadrunner or Sidewinder. And he clipped the guardian trees. And we'll see a forehand.
If I had just a little more power on my forehand, I'd probably go with the forehand every time on this hole as well.
Yeah, just way too far outside for Dylan.
Mitch, a little bit of a monkey paw there.
Yep. Let's see if
That's
he can.
That's going to be a tough spot. Hopefully you can get to a spot where you can feel comfortable about a putt.
Or he can throw his Firebird directly into the tree.
Oh. Alright, there we go. That's something he can work with.
Yeah, let's make that putt and get off the hole. Mike leaving it a bit left, but again, he's right there.
Par.
He knows what he's doing. Very rarely do you see Mike put himself out of position.
It's a very makeable putt for Carman.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. Good run at it. He gave it enough.
Here's Mitch.
To get off the hole.
Oh.
Yeah.
He wasn't low this time.
No.
Gave it a chance.
Great birdie. That's nice. That's you picking one up on the entire card there, huh?
Yep. Yeah, that was definitely a good feeling. Starting to wind down towards the end. You want to start picking up as many birdies as you can. Everybody cleans up here, and we'll be moving on to hole 17. Very similar hole to 16. Uphill turnover, just a little farther and a little tighter.
Yeah, a little bit more in the way. The green is a little bit sketchy. It starts to go downhill where the green is, so you do get some rollaways every now and again. But these two holes, you're basically 17 and 18. You're happy with par. These two holes are the tougher of the par 3 and a par 4 on hole 18, but they're definitely more difficult. So you kind of just want to get through these last two holes unscathed.
Yeah, I'd say these two holes are easier to bogey than birdie.
Yes. Yeah, and you're finding that out. I mean, Mike, you leave it a little bit too high, and
because he's not even going to be able to see the basket from there.
Right. Yeah, Dylan with a flick. This is a really good opportunity with a good flick to get all the way up there.
Big skip.
Yeah.
I was almost going to say it was a little too overstable of a disc, but it worked out.
And he's putting. Yeah, he's right there. I mean, he's probably inside the circle, which is tough to do on this hole. It's tough to get inside the circle.
Mitch getting it turned over and hopefully get some glide and get down towards pin high.
It looked really good. I mean, that's the gap that you're trying to... I think that's the highest percentage gap on this hole.
And Mike just trying to get up and down.
Yeah. And I think that was you, wasn't it?
I'm a little confused right now.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe that was Mike, and this is the... Yeah. Nope. There's another white one.
Yeah, I think that white one was Mike's upshot, and I think the pink one might have been my drive. I think things might have got mixed up in the video a little bit.
Gotcha. Oh. Good attempt by Mitch for the birdie. And Dylan with a nice birdie.
That's a good birdie.
Yeah, you got to be thrilled to get the birdie.
This is one I see as a bonus.
Mike gets his par.
Mike hurt his ankle around this point in the round, too, I remember. He started hobbling around pretty good.
Yeah, Mike's getting old, is what it boils down to.
Yeah, if it's not his back, it's his ankle.
He's been injury prone.
He's getting fragile.
I know. Yeah, we play a lot of golf with Mike, and he's been riddled with injuries lately. So we hope your health gets better, Michael.
He always plays through it, though.
I know.
He never quits.
He beat me this past weekend injured. So, and we bet a lot of money on it too. So, well done, Mike. So hole 18, we've got over the water off the tee shot. There's a creek. You're basically teeing off on an island. You want to get down into that open grass area, and then you're playing your second shot over water again to the green. So how do you play this hole?
That was a Firebird there. I'm just trying to dump it down into there, and then hopefully be in a position where I'm comfortable to attack the other side of the second creek, and hopefully get a putt.
Mike flicking a wraith.
You
Really good looking
see
shot.
On that throw, even he was not comfortable on his ankle.
No, but honestly, you can't walk down there and put it in a much better position than where he threw it. Unless you're throwing an AVR like Mike. And that was so good.
My jaw dropped when I saw him throw that. That's the kind of shot I want to be able to throw confidently.
Right, that was so good. And Mitch with a really good forehand, too.
And that's the one thing about the forehand on this hole. With the downhill, when it lands, it tends to skip to the left, which you wouldn't think would happen.
Yeah, but all you guys have an opportunity to go for the green, which is impressive.
Dylan... Did he get through?
Wow.
Yeah, he did get through.
Wow, he made it all the way through. That's incredible.
Out of the hand, it didn't look like it was anything good. He cut through the woods and made it work.
I would have bet against him that wasn't going to work out.
Mitch trying the same line.
Yeah.
And not the same result.
No. I'm not sure where he ended up, but it didn't look good.
I remember where I was probably being pretty muddy because I saw I went to the T-Bird instead of the Shark, so...
Okay. Well...
Here's Mitch.
We got Mitch
pitching out.
Yeah, he was short of the water, so
he was
I
right
guess
up against the water, so he was getting across, trying to save par. And this is a fantastic drive out of Mike.
Yeah, we missed his upshot there, but we'll go ahead and...
I'm going to assume that it was probably pretty good from there from Moser.
Yeah, he's pretty solid from that distance. Mike got extremely lucky, too, that he didn't hit one of those Guardians and come back into the stream. Unless he did. He is playing for the water's edge.
I was going to say, we were both right next to each other there. I want to say I got lucky and he didn't, unfortunately.
Yeah, you guys are right on the water's edge.
Trying to give it a run.
Ooh, yeah, gave it a good bit, though. And we have Mitch.
Ooh, an even better run.
Yeah.
You can see Mike hobbling around in the background. I believe I am carrying 2 bags at this point in the round.
Oh, you're carrying Michael's. Well, that's what friends do. And a little mountain biker going by.
Yeah, this was... This park is also used highly by the mountain bikers as well. We try to share the land as best as we can. They definitely have their sections of the woods that we don't put any baskets in, and we don't try to design any more holes where they have their trails.
Yeah, Hole 10 is one of those sharing places where we kind of meet up with the mountain bikers on this course, and I've seen a few people wipe out going down that hill.
I have as well.
Yeah. So we move on to the 2 finishing holes, which are 2 of the easiest par 3s on the course. You want to get both these birdies.
Yeah, like you said, they're probably the 2 easier birdies on the hole. They're pretty straightforward, pretty wide open for the most part compared to some of the rest of the course.
Yeah, so Dylan probably throwing it could be a putter, to be honest.
I was going to say, I think it's his harp.
Yeah.
And he'll be putting.
Yeah,
that's probably around circle's edge there.
Yeah.
Moser does the roller on this hole. And he laid it down beautifully. Misses the manhole.
Yeah, Moser beat me and you in a playoff last year with that exact shot. In last year's People Championship. So, he does lay it down really nice, and he pretty good statistics with it. He's birdied the hole a lot with playing that roller. That's your T-bird, which is going to leave you circle's edge.
Definitely didn't get it out as flat as I wanted, but still got an opportunity.
If Michael's going flick here, he's hurt.
Yeah, I was going to say, this isn't Mike's normal shot for this hole. He's definitely in a lot of pain at this point and just trying to finish out the round so he can get ice down and lay on the couch.
Mitch leaving it. That was a good way to hit. If he would have hit the other direction, he would have been OB.
And he gave that a good run.
He did.
Mike's shots are definitely looking labored here.
Mm-hmm.
Dylan for birdie.
Ooh. Good looking run at it. And here you are for your birdie.
I could really use this one. I know Mike's getting his.
And you went right off the top. Yeah. Mitch for his par. And Mike with a good birdie. So where does that leave you and Mike now? You've got to be...
we are all tied up after you got the last 2 holes on me.
Yep, it's all square now. So we go into the last hole, hole 2. It's a shorter shot. You can throw a putter, you can throw a mid-range, you can be aggressive because there's a nice buildup of rocks behind the basket. So let's see. I've seen people play rollers on this hole a few times just because of the rocks behind here, but...
Yeah, but this is also one of the holes that you can be a little aggressive and have the ace possibility. So I hate taking that away with the roller.
Yeah, Mike's throwing a rock.
Just didn't get the turn out of his rock that he wanted.
No. Yeah, but
But
leaving
he's-
himself
yeah,
pretty close, though.
He's
I mean,
definitely inside the circle there.
Yep.
Dylan flicking a harp now.
And just left it too high, which means it's going to be a little right.
A little short, a little right, but
Yep.
still inside the circle.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going with my whale.
And then you got a nice turn on it. Put it up
That
there
should be
close.
makeable.
Yep.
Mike sticking with his flick with his hurt ankle.
Yeah, trying to get something that he can flex out, and that didn't turn out great, but he'll have a putt, so. And then here's Mitch. And he's getting up there, so everyone's putting. I mean, nobody really...
It's what you expect out of this hole. There's not too much danger.
And Mike will be happy to be done. Let's see if Dylan can capitalize on...
Finish strong here for Dylan.
Yeah, getting up there and...
Nice.
Really.
That was a great finish for Dylan. Good way to wrap up the tournament.
Yep, really good putt. He does always have the most fun.
Yeah, I believe that's 6 down for Dylan on the round.
Good birdie out of Mike. He definitely needed that, but now there's some pressure on you.
Yeah, I have to make this to...
You've got to make this putt to
force a playoff here.
push.
I mean, this should be routine, but like you said, there is just that little bit of pressure.
Yep.
Knowing that I need it.
Oh, wow.
And it was a little...
Yeah. It was a little
lackadaisical
sketchy
there, you know?
But that means that we go into a playoff, so you and Mike tied there to finish up. Mike Carman's going to finish up the round here and get off the course.
Someone should have brought a wheelchair out for him or something,
Yeah.
I think.
There we go. So we have you and Moser at 16 down. Dylan made a valiant effort to come back and shot 14. Carman holding tough at 4 down, even with the injury, and Mitch didn't do what he wanted to out there, but good exposure, good chance to play with the guys.
Here we are, starting on hole 1.
Yep, and Mike's gonna
playoff. Same roller out of Mike. You almost might think that this was a replay of earlier, but it isn't.
Exactly the same spot. So leaving himself 15, 20 feet away from the basket, a pretty standard putt for Mike.
Sticking with my T-bird here. Got it out flat, just the way I wanted it.
Yeah, that's a
I knew
really
I was
good
parked
shot.
as soon as that came out of my hand.
Yep. Very nice. So probably close to the same distance, though. I mean, you guys are both about 15 feet. You might be a little bit closer.
I think he was up first. And yeah, he did have a stick poking him in the back a little bit. I remember him rushing into there. But it should be routine for Mike.
Yeah, just did not get it in.
Yeah, my jaw dropped when I seen Mike miss that. That's not one he normally misses.
Yeah, good putt by you. Good win. This is your fifth People's Championship win, which is impressive because there's only been 6 of them.
Yeah, me and Mike are the only 2 winners of this tournament.
So congratulations, Devin. That was a really good win. It was exciting to watch some local players get on there and play well. We thank Tea Time Disc Golf, all the sponsors that help make the events possible. MrDiscGolf is just a huge part of our area and certainly helps out just a ton. We look forward to the next one. We will have Tea Time Disc Golf will be coming out with a match play video here shortly. That's going to be exciting to watch. And again, we just thank everybody. Devin, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me. I just want to give thanks to the sponsor of the tournament, Charles Laputka Law Offices as well. And thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
All right, guys.